Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorb.
Hey there! Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What are you doing here?
I am Jalid. I came here to seek aid. My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and... yesterday, he followed me all the way home. Just... I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend.
Would you? That's all I want. He thinks he can just push me around, but you
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. His name's Shorban. He's a Salarian. You shouldn't have any trouble.
I've met some dangerous scientists in my time.
I suppose you're right.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got FIS files? This could be even bigger. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you, Commander. I'll certainly let you know if I find out anything. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the Conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this Conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the Conduit.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking...
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its
Ambassador, there is another solution.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
What's my first mission?
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter.
Hello, Commander.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military.
How do you know who I am?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy. Hello, Commander.
I think I'll be going.
Sure thing, Commander. You have a good day now.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey...
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission. I had my shot. It came and went. Now
what kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real...
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop
That's exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were... I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer.
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fancy speeches won't stop Saren from finding the conduit. If we really want to make the captain proud, we better get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about...
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Approach Control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Thanks for bringing me. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
I gotta go.
Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so...
I should go.
See you later.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, ma'am. I can't let you enter the port area without Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
We gonna let them do this, Commander?
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself. Get out of here. Weapons detectors.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee.
She takes her job seriously. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the... Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial...
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago.
Saren's right hand? She's here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put us. I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their
They
presence.
followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them. I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the... Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other
Every
question.
minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with
I believe
Saren?
I explained this already. He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing
It's
weapons?
possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this
Good.
time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What
Talk
would you...
to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
You said I should talk to Lorik.
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on
Over
the
250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and...
Your guards work for ERCF.
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a look. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups. Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me.
Excuse me, I need the male human at the hotel bar. He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are. That makes you ideal for my job. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix.
I
What would
represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town
What's
is
your interest in Binary Helix?
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in We want to assess any potential. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the... Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he
What's in
logs
it for
on.
me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior pattern.
Tell me what you know about Parker.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier...
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? Why, we could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters, you'd still feel internal injuries. But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural... I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details. You know what I'm saying?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
Are you calling me a liar, Mr. Vargas?
All I know is that you're wasting my time. Good day, Commander.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think...
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claimed the administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean bribes,
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ran... I suspect your goal lies outside this port. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... Oh, what is that charming hue? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my path. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Any results?
He figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot blame you. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
Wait, what about my money?
For what? Scaring off the mark? I do not blame... Good day, Spectre.
Freeze! Hanshan Security, this office is sealed. The Administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I don't have time.
You want to cause trouble?
That's the last of them.
I don't think you're...
No, I'm not.
I'm Sergeant Analea.
Being a cop doesn't give you the right to break the law.
If you want to fight, I'll
You talk to talk. If you want, break your legs.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shep. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why isn't Internal Affairs...
The Executive Board knows about Analeus' corruption. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I thought corruption was the rule on
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete...
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need.
Seems we'd help more people if we did a
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball. What do you think about the security? All the weapon detectors?
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
I'll be back later.
My decision is the proper one, for myself and my employer. I believe we've already discussed our differences of opinion.
Did you see an Asari matriarch?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Is it so unusual?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees.
Males of all species have strange ideas of what Asari are like.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. I believe we've already... My decision is the proper one, for myself and my employer. I believe we've already discussed our differences of opinion.
If you haven't changed your mind, I'll leave.
My decision is the proper one, for myself and my employer. I believe we've already discussed our differences of opinion.
I finished the job.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in...
I had to ask. If you're not willing...
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never again... I believe you require a garage pass. As well, I would provide a sum of 500 credits. Does that sound fair to you?
That'll be sufficient.
I'm grateful for your help. My office will reopen with much improved. I have some calls to make, starting with Mr. Analeus.